Welcome to the 19th episode of video series DK Help. Friends, after knowing about crop diseases, insect pests and mites, it is high time to know about another emerging challenge for crop production, that is nematodes. Nematodes are very small, slender worm-like organisms that live in the soil. About 90% of nematodes reside in the top 15 centimeter, that is 6 inch of soil where plant roots and other resources are most abundant. There are numerous soil-inhibiting nematode species, but not all are harmful to plants. Also, nematodes can play an important role in nitrogen cycle by way of nitrogen mineralization. But our objective here is to discuss plant parasitic nematodes, a challenge emerged in the last few decades, causing significant damage to crops. While most nematodes are soil-dwelling, there are also some foliar nematodes mostly affecting the leaves and stems of several flowers, ornamental plants, and even strawberries. According to an estimate, compared to insect pests, plant parasitic nematodes cause much more damage annually. In monetary terms, worldwide loss was projected to around $157 billion, while in India, it is 40.4 million US dollars. Evidence suggests the initial presence of plant parasitic nematodes to have occurred around 235 BC as galling in wheat. However, the conventional cultivation practices like enhanced application of fertilizers, minimal or no use of organic matter, and frequent cultivation of crops on the same land, that is monoculture, favor nematode growth in the soil. Actually, in case of root parasites, root exudates play an important role. Nematodes orient to the plant roots as exudates contain up to 20% of the plant's photosynthetically made food, and therefore monoculture is one of the major reasons for nematode infestation. Even under protected cultivation, that is polyhouses, soil conditions are highly conducive for nematode infestations. Nematodes in the soil are like worms in our intestine, and the effect is almost the same. The most damaging of all plant parasitic nematodes is root knot nematodes, which infests almost all the agricultural plants and more than 2,000 plant species worldwide. Nematodes enter the roots, draw their food, causing the roots to form galls or knots, and also there may be excessive root branching. Plants are damaged because the galls or root knots block the movement of water and nutrients through the plant. Conditions such as a long growing season, sandy soil, and water or nutrient stresses help the nematode grow manifold. Early diagnosis of nematode damage to crops is slightly difficult, and the common symptoms are similar to nutrient deficiency, that is poor growth, low yield, etc. in a small area, then spreads readily. Crops like tomato, beans, capsicum, carrot, and eggplants are susceptible to nematodes. Several nematicides are used for control. However, proper soil and crop management practices can ensure promising results. For example, rotation with asparagus, sweet corn, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and mustard reduces nematode population that will be less damaging. Most importantly, plants of the same family like tomato, capsicum, eggplants, potato, then sensitive root crops should be avoided in the crop rotation. It is also suggested to destroy and remove infested plant roots before the next crop is planted. Planting of companion crop like marigold, sunham, castor bean along with the main crop may help to some extent. Early planting of winter vegetables like lettuce, onion, radish, leafy greens, green peas, beans, or brassicas can escape serious nematode damage. This is because during winters, nematode activity is less, while late planting could be quite damaging. Soil testing for presence of nematodes before sowing or transplanting, use of resistant varieties wherever available, application of well-decomposed organic manure or compost and or green manuring, and soil solarization during summers reduces nematodes to a great extent. Application of organic manure, compost, etc. increases free-living beneficial nematodes that control plant parasitic nematodes. Application of neem and castor cake directly reduced plant parasitic nematodes. Adoption of biocontrol measures like Bacillomyces, Verticillium chlamydosporium, Trichoderma species also offers effective control against nematodes. Soil application of biofertilizer azotobacter minimizes root exudates, the most common food for plant parasitic nematodes. In order to prevent this challenge and also to ensure effective protection against nematodes without increasing the cost of cultivation, it is once again suggested to adopt various management practices like crop rotation, manuring, fallow land, including solar radiation, etc., as a regular practice. Thanks. Like the video and subscribe the channel. Share with friends and give feedback so that we can include new topics for further discussions.